This is Billy.
Yes, sir. Is this the fishing bait store down by the lake?
Yes, sir, it is.
How you doing today?
I'm doing fine, sir.
Yes, sir. This is Willie P. Richardson. Look here, I was out there fishing last night, and it was just getting dark, and I caught one of the biggest basses you ever seen in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so strong, it pulled my boat around in circles for a few minutes till it tired out. And one of my boys and my old lady was with me, and she weighed over 400 pounds. He was trying to help me get the fish in, and I was just using a cane pole and a little old perch for bait. Anyway, he leaned over the side of the boat, and all that weight, my old lady's weight, mainly caused the boat to lean way over to one side, and he fell off in the lake, but he was wearing a life jacket and everything, so he was all right. He climbed back up in the boat with me, and I'm glad she didn't fall in. We never would have got her big old self back up in the boat. Well, anyway, after I got it in the boat, it took me about 15 minutes to get it in. Man, that thing was so big, it cracked my pole about halfway up. We really had to work to get it up into the boat, and finally got it up there close enough to get his head off in that dip net, and then my son got a hold of it and drug it on up into the boat.
Yes, sir.
Well, I ain't never seen a bass this big. I figured it might be some kind of state or world record or something, and I might be able to get some money out of it.
Yes, sir. Why didn't you bring it up here and weigh it?
Well, I did come up there, but y'all had just closed the store and everything was getting in your pickup to leave, and I didn't want to bother y'all, so I took it home. Man, I drove all around the neighborhood, and everybody showing it these peoples, and I was getting them all up out of bed to look at it. Everybody say they ain't never seen no bass that large. I had it in a big old tub in the back of my pickup, and it was still alive and swimming around in it, and several of these people had their pictures took with it there. I didn't have no camera on me, so I'm hoping some of them pictures turned out good.
Yes, sir. Well, did you weigh it?
Yes, I did. It weighed 23 pounds. I weighed it on a scale at the grocery store, so I knew that was the right weight. And a friend of mine told me last night that the state record for what they call a largemouth bass like this here was just over 18 pounds and was 25 inches long, and I think they caught it up at that lake fork. Well, this here fish is 31 inches long, and I was thinking if it did beat a state record, I might get my own, TV show about fishing, and maybe get one of these boat companies to give me a boat, for advertisement, and even maybe get me some of them clothes to wear to have all them patches with pictures of fish on them.
Yes, sir. Well, if that fish is really that big, you might, but you need to take it to call the Parks and Wildlife people and take it to their office.
Yes, well, I'll do that, but where's their office?
It's on Atkinson Drive in Lufkin.
Say it is.
Yes, sir.
Well, I was wondering about this here. Last night, after I took it all around and showed it and everything, we had a big fish fry and invited all the next door neighbors over, and we cooked it and picked some hush puppies with it, and had a big fish fry.
You mean you cooked the fish that might be the state record?
Well, yes, but I tell you, I saved the head and that bone, that bone that go all the way down through the middle of it, and all that's still in one piece, and I figured that they might could just look at that and tell how big it was and how much it weighed and everything.
No, sir, I don't believe they'll certify it just looking at that. You made a big mistake by not keeping the whole fish, sir.
Say I did. Anyway, you could just tell them, that you seen it while it was in one piece, and that you weighed it. They probably believe you since you fools with deals with fishes all the time anyway.
No, sir, I don't believe they take my word for it.
Sure enough?
No.
Well, that shows a disappointment. I guess I'll just come back up there again this evening and see if I can catch me another one.
All right. Bring it to picture. When you get it, I'd like to see it.
I sure will. I'm at the picture going to be pretty good size by itself.
Yes, sir.
Well, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.